Hi, and welcome to Introduction to R Programming, video course by Pact Publishing, authored by Selva Prabhakaran. I am Paul Bailey, the voiceover artist for this course. Selva Prabhakaran is a data scientist by profession, and a lot of that work involves writing code exclusively in R. He has learnt R 4 years back and continues to use it on a day-to-day basis. He has used it extensively on data science and advanced analytics projects across industries, particularly in supply chain, manufacturing, e-commerce, and automotives. In addition, he writes and maintains a couple of R blogs at rstatistics.co and rstatistics.net. R as a language is vast, and people feel that it takes a long time to master the language. Also, some of the functions are strange to people who already know other languages, and the explanations are ambiguous, that people learn the language only in parts and miss on some of the great features. In this course, you will learn everything from scratch, even if you are a complete beginner with no programming experience whatsoever. You will find step-by-step instructions and know the purpose of various functions, how to use them, and in what scenarios they are generally used. In addition, at several points throughout the course, you will be solving coding exercises based on what you just learned. These coding exercises are very similar to the day-to-day activities you may do as data analyst or scientist. We start the course by learning how to install R and RStudio, and learn where to find and how to install R packages. In the second section, we get to the programming part by learning how to work with vectors. Here you will get the first feel of what it's like to write R code, and we'll start solving practice challenges at the end of the videos. In the third section, you will get introduced to essential concepts such as working with lists, sampling, set operations, writing for loops, and so on. In the fourth section, we begin working with data frames, which are the most common way to handle data sets in R. We learn all data frames related operations such as merging, aggregations, and cross-tabulations. After this, we'll be ready for R's core programming concepts, which will be covered in the fifth section. We'll learn the best practices of how to deal with dates, strings, writing functions, debugging, handle errors without interrupting code execution, and how to use the apply family of functions. By the end of section 5, you should be fairly comfortable working with R as a language. From section 6 onwards, we learn R from a data analysis point of view. We learn how to create and customize various types of charts using base graphics. In section 7, we get introduced to statistical inference, where you will learn the important statistical concepts and applications for making inferences and recommendations in exploratory data analysis projects. In section 8, we do a full-scale data analysis project, where you will solve problems related to data manipulation, creating charts, and making statistical inferences. In section 9, we take it up a notch and learn the amazing fast dplyr package, where you will learn the data manipulation verbs and work with databases without having to write SQL. We also learn how to use pipe operators, which will massively improve the code readability. Since many R programmers have adopted this framework, learning this framework has become almost mandatory. If dplyr is not enough for your large-scale analysis, we will learn the powerful and fast data table framework, which is also popular, smart, and very powerful, and can save you a lot of keystrokes if you do a lot of programming. So, we start from ground zero and gradually progress, gaining full and clear understanding of all important R concepts, make real charts and visualizations, work on full-scale data analysis project, and finally gain mastery over the powerful dplyr and data table packages. You will see me using these tools all along, and see yourself solving key coding challenges throughout the course. Let's get started.